Guys, Jazz here with Black Digital Nomad, and like the title says, today's video is on 5 tips for moving abroad. So these are 5 things that you should do before you start your journey, okay? So number 1 is, if you can, open up a Charles Swabh bank account. The reason is because Charles Swabh will refund your ATM fees each month. So any fees you incur at the ATM machine will be given back to you at the end. And yeah, living abroad and paying international fees can be very, very irritating and cost you a lot of money. So number 2 is get a PayPal debit card, business debit card. They're super easy. If you have PayPal, you qualify already. But it's great because, for one, PayPal only charges, I think, $1.25 to use an ATM machine, versus other banks will charge you $5 or so, sometimes even more, or 3% of the transaction. So that adds up. But you can also link it to your bank account. So if anything happens, for instance, when we were in Mexico, my card was compromised at the local ATM machine, and Bank of America cut off my card, and so I had no access to my bank account. Oh yes, I did, because I had the PayPal debit card, so I was still able to use my same bank account while they mailed me another card. And guess what? The card never arrived. So it was great that I had that bank card, so I could still access my bank account. Okay. Number 3, this is going to be actually more than 5 now that I'm thinking about it. Number 3 is have a credit card just for traveling. Have a card just for traveling and emergencies, basically. So if anything happens, for instance, when we were in Thailand, I'm not gonna get mad, okay? I'm grateful that I have ears. So yeah, when we were in Thailand, for whatever reason, we could not access our cards. That there were security holds on them. My PayPal card had expired, or they changed it. They decided to change it. It did not expire, but they decided to change the card. So I could not access my PayPal card. My Bank of America card they said that they were going to send me a new one randomly. So those are things that you have to take in consideration. There can be like the chip. When the chip was released, they sent me another card. If they feel your card's compromised, they will decide to send you another card. I didn't ask for them to. So I could not access my Cash App card because it does not work outside of the States. So yeah, I had to use my credit card, and I had to get cash, and it was the only way that I could get cash. And those of you that know about credit cards, you typically don't want to get cash out on a card, but in an emergency, you got to do what you got to do. Also, yeah, my husband's cards were cut off because of his phone number changing, which leads me into number 4. Okay, sign up for a Google Voice number before you leave the States, okay? And you can connect it to your current phone number, even if it changes, so you can still get your text messages. The reason being is because when my bank or PayPal or whoever needs to send me that security code, they need a working phone number. And typically when you move abroad, you may keep your number for a little while, but you may lose your original phone number. So having a Google Voice number will allow them to text you that security code. And it's so important, y'all, because like without that security code, you're trying to tell them your new phone number, they're not trying to hear it. It just becomes a super, super huge headache when you can't get that security code. So please sign up for Google Voice before, so that you can receive text messages to a US number, okay? And you can keep that number. I've had my Google number for like 10 years or something. Alrighty. Number 5 is keep passport photos on you, just because with different visas, and things like that, you will need passport photos. So get about 10 if you can. Keep them in your wallet. You never know when you'll need them. Sometimes it just pops up when it's like, shit, you ain't got no passport, and now you're all in the alley behind the immigration taking a photo with an old camera. Like, it was fine, but you don't really want to have to do that. So keep passport photos on you. Also, keep at all times when traveling abroad, living abroad, keep 100 US dollars or euros in your wallet at all times, cash. Okay. Put it somewhere where you will not use this. This is not for drinks. This is not, if you see a purse on sale, it's none of that. Forget that you even have this money. Hide it somewhere in your wallet, but it will come in handy in case you are in the airport and suddenly you need a visa. For instance, you're traveling through China and you don't plan on stopping in China, to explore, but you still need a visa. So if you ever need to pay for a visa, typically they only take cash. So keep US currency. The thing about US dollar is that just about everywhere will accept it. So it's great. Keep that on you. Sometimes you may have an issue with trying to book a Grab or trying to get a ATM machine right when you land somewhere. So always keep that cash on you, and also keep it in small increments. Keep a $50 bill and then break it down so that you have $5, $10 in case you need it. But seriously, always keep that money in your wallet. It will save you a world of headache. Number 6, before you leave, if you have older parents or people who are not quite tech savvy, download WhatsApp to their phone. That way you can always contact them and call them. So you can also set up WhatsApp through your Google Voice number, and that way you still have a US number. People can contact you and you can contact them, and that way when you're changing your SIM cards in different countries, you're not consistently having to update your phone number. So just use your Google Voice number, okay? Stock up on hair care products, skin care products, makeup. Don't take, especially if you have darker skin, just don't assume that they're going to have your shade or the products that you use. Hair care products, especially if you're natural, if you have coarse hair, versus curly hair. Like in Mexico, you may find those products, but in Asia, you may not see anything for curly hair or coarse hair. So definitely stock up as much as you can. Also, 2 very important things to keep on you while traveling is number 1 is activated charcoal, which is amazing if you get sick. And remember, we never know when we're going to get sick, and it sucks to get sick and then have to take your sick ass onto the corner store to pick up charcoal. So I keep it on me everywhere I go. You just put it in some water or lemonade and you drink it, and it will kind of soak up all of the toxins from your body. So it's just really great to have. Also, I keep these pills on me, and these are Wormz-Be-Gone. Okay, it's not focusing, but this is Wormz-Be-Gone, and this is great because if you get Bali belly, if you have any type of parasite, which is common when traveling, you're drinking different waters, you're eating vegetables, different meat. They have different practices of how they're handling their food. So I definitely keep Wormz-Be-Gone on me at all times while traveling. It's great to have. You just keep it in your bag. And yeah, you take them in case you're feeling any type of parasite symptoms. Okay, so definitely these 2 items. Oh my God, and how can I forget? Number 8, get traveler's insurance. Okay, it is not cute having to set up a GoFundMe or your mom selling fish baskets. So definitely sign up for traveler's insurance. You can get it for as low as $37 for 4 weeks. You can cancel it at any time, and it's super breezy to get. If you'd like to sign up, you can click the link below for traveler's insurance. Yeah, those are the tips. I forgot how many there were, but those are some great things to do before moving abroad. If you guys have any other questions on what to do to prepare for your move abroad, definitely email me, comment below, and I will respond, or I will do a video to answer your question. If you are interested in learning more about gaining location independence, I have a masterclass, and I host them live each month. You can sign up at blackdigitalnomad.com. Also, I do one-on-one. So if you are interested in um, gaining location independence and you want to work with me one-on-one, I do offer that as well. And you can send me an email at info@blackdigitalnomad.com. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, where I share my daily updates and my stories. It goes down. But if you're ever in Vietnam and Da Nang specifically, be sure to hit me up and come on to one of our weekly Sunday dinners. We have them each and every Sunday, and the purpose is to build community. So come check us out. We would love to have you. You got to pay for your own food, though. Don't get it twisted. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace.